Every time that light goes on, man, it makes me laugh. Anyway, look, the next couple videos I'm going to make, probably about 1 or 2, maybe 3 videos, because it's February. By the time this video come out, definitely going to be February. I want to give you relationship advice, quote unquote advice. I don't do the whole relationship thing back and forth. I do more of a mental health side of relationships. So on this mental health side of relationships, we're going to discuss the 4 different types of men. Men, listen up. Ladies who love their men, listen up. This is going to help. It's going to help when we talk about foundations, because you know I'm big on foundations. Just like raps, religion, environment, people, social media. Big on foundations. This is going to help you better understand the people who you are with, the people who you are dealing with, the people who you want to deal with, and you'll be able to cut through the nonsense faster. Because we are RBMs. A lot of our men are RBMs. We're the RBMs, raised by mom. So we don't understand who we are as men yet. And the worst thing you can do is start doing something and making a plan while you're doing it. Does that make sense? Like, you just go out, I'm going to go out here and start building this, whatever. Let's say a raised flower bed, because I've been researching that. So you get a raised flower bed, and you just start doing it without really researching how you're going to build this flower bed, right? Is it going to be wood? Is it going to be metal? Is it going to be brick? There's so many aspects to it. In the middle of doing something, you may change up. Because you're like, I don't want to do it this way. Now what do you do? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Disruptive Minds. I'm your host, Jerome A. Carter, and the A stand for always learning. I am your mental health advocate. So what I'm going to do is break down 4. I'm going to keep it very simple, because I'm a simple guy, as you can tell. I'm going to keep it very simple. There are 4. Well, there are more than 4, but I'm going to use 4 different type of archetypes of men. Okay, there's way different stuff going on. I'm going to use this 4 for right now. And the 4 I'm going to use is reference to a deck of cards. A deck of cards has what? 4 suits. What are the 4 suits? There's the red suits, which is a diamond and a heart. There are the black suits, which is the spade and the club. I'm going to convert that into a way to help you understand you as a man, and as a woman who may be listening to this, understand what type of man she's dealing with, so she's able to function better with that man. How about that? That makes sense? So first, we're going to start off with the King of Diamond. The King of Diamond is focused on his money. It's a diamond. Focused on his money. He's all about his money. It's about making more money, getting money, working hard, connections. It's about networking. It's about constantly just making money, whether it's good or bad. That can be one side, when you know, legally, and that could be on the other side, which is illegal. Either or, he's a king of diamond. You may be that type of man who's a king of diamond. I'm about this money. I'm about this money. I'm about this money. I wake up thinking about money. I need to make more money. I'm about this money. I'm about this money. You are a king of diamond. So women who understand that we're the king of diamond, he's probably going to be busy. He's going to be always about his money. He's going to be always put his money above you, or possibly the kids. He's just all about his money. He's a king of diamond. He's about his clothes, his flashiness, his rings. So I don't wear jewelry. I'm definitely not a king of diamond. I'm not a jewelry guy. I'm not a shoes and clothes guy. You know, I'm a country bumpkin at heart. You can get me more happy over getting a John Deere a rotary tiller than you can with a Bentley. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, because I'm just that country dude. I'm not a king of diamond. I'm not about the money. Even though you in the United States, you need money. Yes, let's not be stupid. Let's not go stupid with it. Yeah, I want to make money, but that's not my drive to make money. My drive is to be very comfortable so I can go buy the John Deere tiller, or maybe the Kubota. About the Kubota tiller. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a country dude. That's how I figure. Is, you know, yeehaw type, you know? Let's keep it pushing. So men, if you're that type of guy, know you're that type of guy. and be that. Don't try to train yourself around because you're RBM raised by mom. You're trying to figure out you're doing too much. I'm about my money. I'm about the grinding. Do it. Next is the King of Heart. The King of Heart is a lover. Now, I don't mean lovers being a player. Hey, baby, what's going on? Let me talk to you for a minute. However, the King of Heart could be a player. And that's the two sides of the King of Heart. The King of Heart could be that, hey, girl, what's going on? You got them girls, let me kick it for a minute. You know, I got the smile going on, you know. Let me talk to you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk to you. It could be that guy, or it could be, well, I want a wife, and I want kids, and I want the house. I want the American dream. It could be that King of Heart. There's two sides to that. That's what I'm saying. This is a foundation. I'm teaching you the foundation. You can have that guy, and sometimes those two guys merges together. Because just like females, males are the same way when it comes to, as they get older, that whole player, let me talk to you for a minute, baby. That's sort of wear off, and they're like, I just want to, I'm done. I'm done. Let's go. You find the next chick. Hey, this will work. Hey, let's keep it pushing, because they did the whole what's up girl in their 20s, 30s, possibly 40s. Now they 45, 50. Same thing for women. So let me go back to real quick. Let me go back to the Queen of Diamonds. Queen of Diamonds is the same way. So both y'all will work very well, because y'all both after y'all money. At times, y'all going to intersect with each other. At times, y'all won't. It just happened the way it is. Now let's move to King of Heart. Same thing. She may be in her 30s and maybe 40s, and she's just tired of. She's tired, man. She done ran through so many and did so many of this and dance and movies and videos and all this, whatever things women are going through. And that like 35, 40, she's just like, I'm done. I'm done. Because she could be a Queen of Heart. You know, that's why sometimes those things work out where you got an older man who's a King of Heart with a younger woman who's a Queen of Heart, and that shit works because both of them are just fucking tired. Because usually a female who's a Queen of Heart who can just, you know, get what they want out of men, they get tired faster than women who find their beauty later, like the black swan or the swans. They say beautify afterwards. They find that afterwards, right? It's like they weren't cute in their 20s and they got like a body and they looking different. They changed a little bit. Now they start getting more of that, oh, men are attracted to me. What's up? They lost some weight. Now I was like, what's going on? That's not going to work with the guy who was running that game for 20, you know, in their 20s and 30s and 40s. That's for you to figure this stuff out. Once again, I'm laying a foundation. Nothing is 100% except death and taxes. Nothing is 100% except death and taxes. I'm going to start repeating that more because you're going to be like, that's not true. That's not true. Nothing is guaranteed except death and taxes. These are foundations. How you build your house is on you. If you've been following me, you understand what I'm saying. Your foundation is religion, environment, people, social media. How you build your house, that's a whole other situation. Go look at my older videos. Next is the King of Spades. The King of Spades was a King of Heart who had his heart broken too many times. So what does a spade look like? It's an upside down heart with a stick in it. He's going to guard his heart. He's still that caring person, but he doesn't let everybody in. You have to get through, there's like criteria and steps, you know, there's the eye scan and the finger scan, and then you gotta have the whole body scan, and you gotta go through steps to get to him, because he's like, I've done this before, I've been hurt, I put myself out there, I've been hurt, I'm damaged, I know I'm damaged, I'm not trying to fix the damage. That's another thing. All men don't need therapy. Sometimes it's just like, I know who I am. I'm not trying to talk to somebody and be like, well, I want to let more people in. No, I'm not. I'm just not. Well, you should do that. No, you shouldn't. That's not how men function. Psychology in general is function under a female foundation. We'll discuss that when I talk about the DSM. It's men are just, we're different, and just say that we're different and leave it alone. God damn, this whole, we should all be cute and cuddly. Like I call it the Penguins of Madagascar. Cute and cuddly, boys. Cute and cuddly. We're not cute and cuddly. So a man who has that way, you got to do a lot to get past all these different steps to make sure that once you inside of his small, very small circle, he can trust you and stuff. Let that go. Don't be on some, oh, you talk to somebody about that. No, because he's not. He's not. Even if he does, he's still not. So why waste that time? Just be true to him, and eventually things will come around. Don't rush it either. Same thing with the Queen of Spades. That woman also has her heart broken so many times. She has an upside down heart with a stick in it, and that's what makes her more reluctant to be open, because she's been hurt, because she gave her heart out. See what I'm saying? These things start overlapping. Now, those two get together, they will work. That type of relationship will work. Some people may call it trauma bonding. Some people trauma bond. That's what trauma bond comes from. Trauma bonding is like, I've been hurt, you've been hurt, we've been so hurt, we're tired of being hurt, so let's get together. Sometimes those things work, sometimes they don't. It's about communication. When you're communicating, look, I've been through too much, I don't feel like going through anything, this is how it's going to be. If she's like, hey, me too, just I don't feel like all this back and forth, I really care about you, you're a cool dude, let's work this out, let's do it. Usually it's a opposite, it's not the same ages either. I think we have this thing where a 25-year-old should be the 25-year-old and a 30-year-old should be, it's usually not going to work that way. You find a man who say like my age, between my age, let's say 45 to 55, and he finds a female who may be between the ages of 35 and 45, that may work, because typically women have, let's say it in a cute and cuddly way, women have had more interactions or more sexual advances than men of their equal tier. Does that make any sense? Where I'm saying an 18-year-old female with a decent body had way more advances and probably had way more sex than an 18-year-old man with a decent body. See what I'm saying? Because she's going to get way more interaction than women trying to interact with him. And that's how you start to get that whole sexual changes. By the time a woman's 25, and she's cute at 13, you figure 13 to 25 is what, 12 years? And that guy's probably 25 with about maybe 10 sexual partners. So, but as he gets older, it starts to catch up a little bit. Still not exactly, but it catches up a little bit. So he understands. That's why when I hear these stories about the younger men being with, the older men being with younger women, it starts to get real gray real fast. And I'm walking. Let's talk about the King of Clubs. The King of Clubs. What is a club? A club is more or less a 3-leaf clover. But I look at it as a balloon, 3 balloons going in 3 different directions, right? There's one going that way, up and over. The King of Clubs is going to be doing a lot of things at the same time, but all those things are getting accomplished. Okay, think of it like a general contractor building a house. You got to deal with the electricians, the plumbers, the framers, the cement, and he's just doing all these different things, but he's able to do it. He's able to just function. That's just how a lot of people don't have that attention span to be able to separate and compartmentalize different things. A King of Clubs that's what he's able to do. Now, a lot of people can do that, but if you were the King of Clubs, you'll understand he's able to do that. You ever see people like run kitchens and they like, I'm making the salmon, I'm doing the lamb, and I'm making a grilled cheese, and they just keep it going, and hey, I need this spice, and because some people just flow that way. Same thing with a Queen of Clubs. She's probably doing 3 different things. Okay, she may be working with the kids here, she's working with the school, then after school stuff, and she got all the stuff segmented. So you ask her, well, how much is it going to be for the ballerinas and the football camp and this, that, and the other, and she got that locked down like boom, 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 boom. Those 2 people can work together. All these groups can work together through a lot of communication. Communication has been the key, always will be the key. And I found this out later on in my life. That's why I'm giving this information. You absorb this information and take it and use it in your life, you'll be 20 years ahead of me. Like that. If you're 30, you listen to what I'm saying, you'll be ahead of me. You just be able to flow a lot faster. Now, those are the 4 kings and queens. I'm going to extend this out when I start doing my lives, and we're going to talk about all the different ways you can extend this out. This is a foundation. Okay? I'm going to say it again. This is a foundation. Eventually, I'll put a course together so you can actually read this and look at it and study it and understand it. Maybe with you and your girl to see where y'all are going. Because I need people to understand this stuff is not complex. However, you have to understand. You know what I'm trying to say? Is things are not like, once you learn like the periodic table, like H2O, 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen, that's water. Once you learn these things, it becomes easier to understand. There's just nobody explained it to you the way I'm explaining it to you. Why? Because I'm a mental health advocate. Nobody explained it to me. I had to figure this out, but that's my gift that I have from God, to be able to take complex situations and boil them down and make them easier for other people to understand. That's just my gift. It has to be a gift, because some people they can't do this to save their lives. I say all that to say, I hope you understand. Any questions, comments, drop them in there. It's the king of the red kings, diamond and heart, the black kings, spade and clubs, the queens. I put all of them together so we can get an understanding. Remember, this is a foundation. This is still growing. I'm just giving you foundations. Remember, mental health advocate. I'm about foundation repairs. That's about reps, religion, environment, people, social media. I can get the reset. It's about your foundation. I'm not going to try to figure out all the other things you have going on in your life. But if I can fix your foundation, all the other things make it a lot easier. You get it? Good. 6, how you copy? You copy clear cap, what you got? I'm out.